a big dog fan and you have a dog, but what would you say is the average weight for a cat?
For a cat?
Yeah. How much does the average cat weigh in your best guesstimate?
Maybe like the same as a human baby-ish. So like, I don't know.
Like a newborn baby?
Like 8 pounds?
8 pounds, 10 pounds. I guess those are probably the average weights for a human cat.
A human cat?
Did I say a human cat?
You did.
For an average cat, what is wrong with me? All right, I've got a story for you out of Russia. So, this is a story of a man named Mikhail Galin. And Mikhail Galin was traveling from Moscow to Latvia. And he wanted to bring his cat, Victor, on board. And when he got to the airport, they weighed, this happened a while ago, they weighed Victor, and they said, sorry, your cat is too fat to ride on this airplane.
No.
And so he had to go back, and then he booked another trip. And this time, he decided that he was going to bring his fat cat, Victor, on the plane, no exceptions.
Yeah.
So, he did what nobody would do, really. He organized a cat stunt double.
What?
For this flight.
What?
So, he went on a search for somebody who had a cat that was under 17 pounds. Did I say his cat was 10 pounds? I meant 10 kilograms, so 22 pounds is
Whoa.
how big Victor is. The average cat is 8 to 10 pounds. Victor, 22 pounds
So
of cat.
more than double the average weight.
Yes, and the biggest cat that could possibly fly on the plane, just as a carry-on cat, is 17 pounds.
Oh, no.
So Victor goes back home, and he does a search, seeing if anybody has a cat that is under 17 pounds that would participate in his little scheme. So he found a couple who had a cat that weighed less than 17 pounds, and he took them to the airport with him, and they had 2 cats in identical carriers, and then when it came time to weigh the cat, he put the stunt double cat on the scale. And they said, okay, great, your cat passes muster, and that's totally fine. So then they do a cat swap. He takes the big cat, Victor, back, 22-pound Victor. This couple takes their under 17-pound cat back home with them. He gets Victor on the plane. He's taking Victor, his picture in the seat with a glass of champagne next to him. He is feeling pretty good about himself for sneaking this big fat cat onto the plane. And I'm calling it a fat cat with love. So then, I think he posted a picture to Facebook, and somehow the airline looked at this cat. I don't know whether they saw the Facebook post or not, but they looked at this cat and they said, oh, nope. I think there's some funny business going on here. The airline was not in the mood for jokes, and they stripped Mikhail of all of his flying points. So when you fly a lot, you get points for free flights. They took them all away.
No!
He is in big trouble now. And no word on whether they let the cat fly all the way to the destination or not. I think they did. I think they were already up in the air when they realized that this giant cat was on their plane. But, yeah, he tried doing a cat swap.
Free Victor.
Free Victor?
I'm going to print some t-shirts. I'm going to make some buttons. I'm going to make a viral campaign. Okay? Can't discriminate against cats just because they're too fat. Mikhail needs his points back.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You don't mess around with stuff like that. He thought he was going to pull one over on the airline by doing a cat swap, and he got in trouble. This cat, Tori, is over twice the size of an average cat. This is a huge cat. I don't know. I do think that, why the limited cats? Are there that many people bringing giant cats on the airplane?
I think it's more like rule kind of like this with dogs too, where there's a size limit where if you want to fly with your dog, like with you, in your seat, it has to be so small that you can, like, put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think it has to, like, fly under the plane. So I don't think it's a
Wait, they put dogs under the plane?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if they're too big and they have a really, a big carrier, they can't fit in a seat next to you, so they have to go somewhere.
People will do anything for their pets, including arrange a body double, a stunt double.
I love this idea, though. In theory, I understand that he was breaking a rule. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But I love that imagine, Mikhail had to sit down with his neighbors or his friends or whatever and sketch out their plan. Like when you're watching a movie and some bad guys are going to rob a bank and they plan out their heist. They had to do this with their cats.
There was a lot of planning that was involved in this. And in the end, it did not work out. But I think Victor did make it to Latvia in the end.
Go, Victor.
So there you go.
And maybe
Little
go
story.
to a cat gym.
Humans behaving badly. Humans behaving badly with animals.
Yep.
Trying to stunt double cats onto a plane.
What a wondrous thing the